It is January 25th of 2025. Got about a foot of snow last night. That's all right because everything's bedded down. All the heat sources are on everywhere. Water troughs are all good. Or at least they were whenever I went to bed last night. Fireplace is ripping and roaring. Gonna have to go out and check things out here, push a little bit of snow. You boys ready to go out and make a snowman?
No.
Why not? You ready to go make a snowman?
Yeah.
You think you can walk in that?
No, yeah.
You're not very tall. It's gonna be a little over your boots.
There we go.
Probably about 2 foot deep right here where it's drifted up in here.
Yeah.
It's actually a little bit of a chore walking over here to the shop.
Uh-huh.
It's drifted about 3 foot deep there. And I had to carry William and about got out of breath in there. He got a short walk. Holy cow.
Okay, Daddy.
I know that mama said, love will always be your home.
This is about pass number 6 on the county road. Finally making some headway. I live about a half mile from the next county road. There's 2 houses in between me and the road. The county's just so overwhelmed keeping the main roads clear. They don't have time to do our gravel roads for a few days usually, so I clear all this between me and the main road. All right, got all the calfies fed, them are fed, and mamas on the other side are all fed. Bedding looks like it has stayed pretty dry in there. Feed wasn't frozen. Yesterday we put all kinds of bedding down in both stalls so the fats and the mama cows can stay nice and warm. But the direction that the snow's blowing, I was kind of worried about it blowing into the building, but it didn't do that. You see, I got big piles pushed up here. Got most of the lot cleaned off, enough that you can drive through it. Just for context on how this snow is, with all the wind and it's light snow, on my house roof, right there's none by the chimney, and I'll bet there's 4 to 5 feet right there in the center. I mean, just a massive amount of snow. But you can see I got the road cleared pretty good. You can actually see the gravel. Driveways, halfway's clear. Still a little slick. I didn't clear up towards the garage because the van and the car are not going to come out. Well, we're out running an errand. The road is right here. They haven't cleared as much as what they can. This is one of the main county roads. We're getting ready to turn onto the highway at this stop sign right here. Not much in the way of stopping, but oh no, I don't think the roads are too bad. I was going 35, no problem. And the highway. It's about like the county roads. It's solid white. Well, we're heading north. Trying to get out of the snow. Got the whole family loaded up. We're gonna head up to the airport, get on a plane, and fly to Florida. We're gonna go down there and check out, see if anything's going on down there with the watermelon. On the interstate now, we've been on here for probably 10 miles. It's probably one of the worst roads we've been on yet. kind of hard to see the lanes. I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to the left shoulder, judging by where that snowdrift is over there. There's a plow right up in front of us. You probably see it whenever we crest this hill. Going 47 mile an hour, 48. Speed limit's 70, but we're probably not going to hit that today. Yeah, that plow's probably a mile ahead of us.
I'm going by rainbow.
Barely see it way up there. It is day 2 of Snowmageddon. Just spending the day inside so far. Everything's okay outside. Puppy's sleeping. And we did not make it to Florida. Our flight got canceled. So now we're gonna tough it out up here. Brr! What are you girls doing today? Out here being cold? Oh dang it, my bucket's got snow in them. Sit up there. All right, got everything fed. Mama cows are all real happy. And the feeders and fats are good shape. Got plenty of hay in all the rings. Fresh poop. I can hear my brother's girls out there playing in the snow. One of the little babies is over here all happy, eating hay. Here's the big question. Is the water frozen? It looks good. Sometimes the suckers like to unplug it, so we got it all taped together. We got everything over here fed. See if we can get out of here without getting stuck. Little baby turbo diesel don't quite sit high enough. Probably should have drove my other pickup over here. Didn't really want to walk that 200 feet because it's cold. I'll run over here and feed the chickens and the bunnies. Tell you what's crazy. Had so much snow it collapsed the kids' playhouse. If it wasn't the snow, it might have been a severe storm about 3 weeks ago. Alrighty. Let's see what these chickens got going on. They're probably really upset. It's cold. Glove away. Knock some of the snow off of here. I hear the chickens in there. Oh, got a couple eggs. Gotta be careful or I'll get the fake decoy egg. I've done that before. That might be it. So there's 2. I think that's the decoy egg. 3. They slow down laying pretty good whenever it gets this cold out. Another decoy egg, 4 eggs. And well, one of them is not a decoy egg. Shoot, one of them eggs was a real one. Oh shoot, it was that one. That was a real one. Give that to the puppy dog. Ah, shit. Nope. Looks like they still got food. The bucket drinker leaks. It's not frozen, it's warm. Heat lights are still on. Don't see any eggs on the floor. Sometimes a couple of them will still lay on the floor in the corners. Love to fix that bucket dripping. It's got nipples in the bottom and they just drip every now and then. I'm gonna go in here and check on the little bunny rabbits. They're usually outside, but too cold. There you are. Well, that concludes day 2 of Snowmageddon. See the chimney up there? The fire's still burning nice. Probably go in, throw a little bit more wood in it. Gonna make some sweet corn chowder, or corn chowder for supper on this cold day. The current temperature is 6 degrees. Day 5 of Snowmageddon. None of the snow's melted yet. Spent most of the day working on taxes. I worked the ambulance last night, so I slept in this morning. I'm gonna go back and work another shift tonight. But gotta feed these girls first and check their water. A lot of snow. Good morning. It's day 3 of Snowmageddon. Made it out to the shop this morning. Turned all the heat on. We got a couple projects we're gonna do out here. This tractor's just in here for keeping it warm if we need to push snow. And then we've got 2 other tractors in here. Both got, well, one's got a minor thing we're working on. The other one's got a big thing we're working on. This blue one, we were changing the hydraulic filter out on it. And the filter base is actually what the problem is. So we're gonna have to change out the filter base or do some modifications. And the other Massey Ferguson back here, we're putting a 4th remote on it. We can run the sprayer with that tractor also. We got the big salamander heater on back there. Trying to get it all warmed up in here. It was about 35 this morning. Heat was as low as it would go. Just a little radiant heater right there. All I have on this side. No spray foam like the other side, so it's harder to heat. It looks like we're up to about 50 already. I got a load of firewood loaded up there, ready to go heat the house. Got these girls all fit, they're all happy. Water don't look like it's frozen from here. It's plugged in and it's on. The heater is. Checking the chickens again. Everything seems pretty good. Got 4 eggs. They still got plenty of feed. Bucket's still good. Heat lamps are still on. Yeah, trailer's not frozen. Look at that pile of ice down there. Makes you realize how much that's leaking. That's going to have to go outside in the summer. Make sure that door latches. Go in here and check on my bunnies. The boys' bunnies. Where I fed cows, I just had gloves on. I couldn't get my phone out. They drank all their water. It looks like they ate all their food. Well, that's day 4 of Snowmageddon. We did work on them tractors. We didn't show very much of it, or any of it, because our hands were so covered in oil. Didn't want to touch my phone. Didn't matter though, because I got another busted egg in my pocket. They must be super fragile when it's this cold. And now I got yolk all over the phone. I give these baby chickens a little bit more feed and water, and I'm actually going to go work on the ambulance tonight. So we're in the shop today, and we've been putting another remote on this tractor. It's what they call a Fosse valve. It plugs into one of the other remotes. It goes in there, and it has an electronic splitter that comes up here, and you have the switch that you can turn it to, it powers the left side or the right side, or if you click that yellow button, it'll power both sides simultaneously. So we're going to mount that in here. There's not a lot of spots in the Massey Ferguson to mount stuff, but we're going to try to do this probably like this right here. I'm going to use that bolt to mount it and have that. We do a little bit of wiring. We're not going to use the 12-volt plug for power. We're going to tie in down here. That way it's a little bit better connection. Don't have to worry about shorting out. Then we're going to have to mount the sprayer monitor, because we're going to do a bunch of the melon spraying with this tractor next year. We're going to mount the sprayer monitor over here somewhere. We're going to have to rig some kind of L bracket that I'll bolt to that door frame. Make that up out of steel and paint it real nice and get the monitor mounted on it. We got the ag leader monitor mounted right there. But it's 13 degrees outside today, and we're staying warm in here. All right, we got that switch mounted in there. Got the wires. These aren't part of it. Ran underneath there and coming out down here by our power supply. I think that'll all work. I think the hardest part was snaking the wires in there. If I would have said, make sure them wires don't fall down in that crack, they would have fallen and I'd never got to them again. But I wanted them down there, so they were difficult to get down there. So what we're going to do is we're going to tie into this here auxiliary power. I'm going to put a two-way 12-volt plug on there that we can put an end on here and plug this in. And we can plug this into it also. Then we'll just mount this up here to plug the phone charger and whatever else we might need to plug into up there. It's getting to the point with the heat in the shop. It's getting kind of dangerous out here. A bunch of the snow and ice is hanging over the top of the building, about a foot. If I move out here and slam, oh, didn't fall. It's gonna fall any time though. I'm gonna go back in.
You're better off
Out here in the snow and
both of them, please.
using golf cart tops as sleds with a horse. Careful. Yeah. Well, and that wraps up our first week of Snowmageddon.
Daddy.
Nothing too exciting happened.
Daddy.
Besides, he got cold. Did you like sledding today?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like sledding?
Daddy, tell me.
But you guys have a good week, and thanks for watching.